Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make this Christmas bulb. This is a very fun pattern, but this is not for beginners, so more for advanced crocheter, but it's not so hard to make and I'm going to show you how. So if you are a complete beginner, you have to check out this video first, because here I'm not showing how to make the first part. This is very easy. So this is a pattern for more advanced crocheters, but I'm going to show you on the screen how I made the beginning, but basically I'm going to show you more step on how to make these loop stitches. I'm also using this Viking yarn. This is 100% wool, 50 grams has 110 meter, but you don't need, you maybe need 25 grams. Also, I'm using a 3mm crochet hook. You're gonna need scissors and a tapestry needle. And if you want to sew on the face, you need some black yarn, but you can also use safety eyes. So here is how to make the base. You're just gonna start with 6 single crochet in the ring, increase in every stitch in the second round, and increase in every second stitch in the third round. And you can see on the screen on how to make this. So you can just pause the video and see how to make this. This is very easy. But I'm not going to waste any time showing this, because many of you already know how to make this. Also, I have many videos showing how to start a crochet project. But like I said, pause the video, follow the instructions on how to make the beginning. If you don't know how to read a pattern, there's also a video on how to read a pattern. I'm gonna link it below. So this is also a chance for you. If you don't know how to do this stuff, there's also, you can learn this now. But now we're just gonna start. After you finish with one single in each stitch, you're just gonna do a slip stitch in the next stitch, and you're gonna turn your work, because we are working with the loop stitches and we have to work from the wrong side. So put the yarn over your finger like I'm doing here on the video, and you go behind the 2 strands with your hook, and you grab the yarn furthest away from the hook and you pull it through. So these 2 strands will be pulled through. So just grab it like this and pull it through like so, and you should have 3 loops on the hook now. So here I have 3 loops, and now you just let go of the loop and you grab the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. So I'm going to show you again, but this is how the loop should look like. So do it again, go into the next stitch and grab the yarn, go behind the strands and pull it through. Now you have 3 loops. Now you can also adjust the size here by pulling your index finger away if you want to make it bigger, and pulling on the strand if you want to make it smaller. So this is just basically how to do the loop stitch. Just go behind the yarn and pull through, and let go and pull, and yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So just watch how I do it. You can also adjust the speed of the video and go slower, but I like to work with the loop stitch because you can create a nice texture, and it's not so hard once you get used to it. So for this round we are doing 1 loop stitch in every stitch. So you should have 30 stitches from the last round, and now we're just doing 1 loop stitch in each stitch. So just go there and try to get them as equal as possible, and take your time and practice. So this is how my loop stitches looks from the other side, from the right side. Don't worry if your loops are not equal big, because you can trim them later. You can just cut them with the scissors, and then you can just make them equal. Also, I have other patterns using the loop stitch. I have a little hedgehog using this stitch. And also I have a sheep. You can find it on my blog, one of my first patterns that I made. So just visit my blog. So this is how it looks. So when you are done, you can count your stitches. So you should have 30 loop stitches. Just go ahead and count them. So just count here, count those little V's here. You see how I do it? and see if you have 30 of them. And now when you're done, you just put a stitch marker here. I like to use a little strand of yarn and just put it there like so. And now we're gonna do some decreases, but first we're gonna do 3 loop stitches. So 1 loop stitch in the next 3 stitches. So here's 1, and then 2, and then 3. And now we're gonna crochet 2 loop stitches together. That's also very easy. So just start like we always did. Do your loop stitch, pull here through it until you have 3 loops on the hook, like so. And now you just let go and you start go into the next stitch and do a loop stitch there as well, like so. And now you have 5 loops on the hook. Here you just yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now I'm gonna show you again. So here just pull through the first one and let go of the loop and then go through the next one. And now you have 5 loops, like so. Just let go and yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. So this is how it looks like when they are. This is how it looks like when they are together. You can also see on the side that you're working on that the stitches are a little thicker. Now just continue in the same manner, 3 loop stitches. So here's 1, 2, and then 3. And now you crochet 2 and 2 together. So here, first decrease, here let go, and then go into the next one and let go, and now yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Now we're just gonna repeat this all the way around until we have 24 loop stitches. So this is how it looks like, and just 3 loop stitches here, 1, 2, and then 3. And now do your decrease. So here, and now here's the next one. Now yarn over. Oops, sometimes you lose a stitch. Just start over again. Make sure you have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now you just continue like this, 3 loop stitches and decrease in the last one. And here I am at the end. I have 2 stitches left, so I'm going to do a decrease there, like this. So this is how it looks. Now this is the wool of the sheep. And now just pull up your stitch marker, like so. And now go into the first one, and now just do some decreases again. So we are going to do 2 loop stitches now, 1 and 2, and then decrease in the next one. So here we have a decrease, here is a decrease. So just follow the rules for decreasing like we normally do. So just repeat this all the way around, 2 loop stitches, decrease in the next. And after this round, we are finished with the loop stitches. We're gonna work on the hat. So when you are done, you just grab your red yarn if you want a red hat. And now we're gonna slip stitch in the first stitch with the new color. So just slip stitch. Now do 1 chain, and now you have to make sure that these strands are fastened. You can also make a knot and weave it in, like so. And now you have to turn your work and work from the normal side, because now we are just making the hat. So you can also crochet over the strands that so then you don't have to weave it in. Just do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So here, 1 single crochet in each stitch. Like so. Here, 1 single crochet in each stitch. When you're done with the round, just go into the next one. You should have about 18 single crochets. If you have 19 or 20, it's not so bad either. You don't have to change anything. Just do 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we're gonna do this for 5 or 6 rounds. It's depending on how big your hat should be or how long your hat should be. You can play around with your pattern and decide for yourself how you want it to look. This is how it looks. So here is how it looks. So this is what I mean. You just crocheting upwards with the hat. And if you want safety eyes, I'm also going to show you how to fasten the safety eyes and where to put those. But I want to put the safety eyes on the opposite side of where the rounds are beginning and ending. So here I have 10 millimeter, but I decided to go for 8 millimeter for this particular head because I just found that it looks cuter. So I placed the safety eyes between rounds 6 and 7, and you have about 5 or 6 stitches apart between the eyes. So like I said, just play around with it and see how you like it best. And you should fasten the safety eyes after when you're done, when you are happy with the placement. And now I'm just cutting here the loops. Like so, just use the scissors and cut the loops, and now then you can see the eyes a little better. But now here you just continue here with the hat and make your rounds. Here, just continue here, do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 5 or 6 rounds. So this is how the finished hat look like, so you get an idea. And after you're done with these rounds, you're just gonna decrease very slowly. So we're just gonna do 1 decrease in every round. So decrease 1 stitch, and I just do the first stitch. So here put a decrease and go through the front loop only in the next 2 stitches. I hope you can see well because the yarn is a little dark, but just do a decrease there. Like so, and then just one single crochet in each stitch for the rest of the round. This is because we want a long hat. So here, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So now when you're done with the round, continue with it in the same manner. Do 1 decrease in the first stitch. So here's your first stitch, you do a decrease there, and then just 1 single crochet in each stitch. And you're just going to repeat this until you have 12 or 13 stitches left. So I lost my strand here, and I try to place it where on the right place. But just do continue like this, 1 decrease in the first stitch and then 1 single crochet in each stitch until you have 12-13 stitches left. And when you are have gotten to that point, you're just going to do 3 or 4 rounds with 1 single crochet in each stitch just to get that longer hat. But like I said, you can play around with the pattern and decide for yourself. So here again, I'm doing a decrease in the first one and then 1 single crochet in each stitch. You also have to think about putting stuffing in the head before the hat gets too high. So here. So I have about 16 stitches left. So just continue, decrease in the first one and then 1 single crochet in each stitch. And now we can also put some filling material in there. I'm just going to put filling material where the head is, so not where the hat is. So now I have about 12 single crochets left, so I'm just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 3 or 4 rounds, like so. And now when you're done, you're just gonna do the same thing like we did, decrease in the first stitch and then 1 single crochet in each stitch. And you can do this until you have 6 or 7 single crochets left, depending on how easy it is for you to crochet when it's so narrow. So here I am, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches left, and you just go through both stitches now and close this little hole. So just go here and close it with single crochets. I hope that you can see well, but it's very easy. And now I just chain 1 and turn, and then I do 1 decrease here, and then 1 single crochet in that last stitch, like so, just to get a nice, and here 1 decrease 1 more time, just to get a nice finish here. And then just cut the yarn, like so. I hope this was easy to follow, but I'm guessing if you have made it this far, you are quite advanced. And now we're just gonna trim the wool of the sheep and make a little pom-pom for the head. So I just use 2 fingers and put some yarn, wrap some yarn around your fingers, like 30 times or so, depending on what you like. And then just carefully put it away, and then cut the yarn, and now cut another strand of yarn, and then you can just put it over there and make a knot. Be careful so it don't lose the loops. So just here make a double knot, so 1 time, and then try to make it in the middle, like so, and here do 1 more. And now you can just cut the yarn here, cut the loops, and trim the pom-pom. Don't have to be perfect, just make them a little equal, like so. And now we are going to make the ears. So just make a magic ring and do 4 single crochets in the ring. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now just pull here and put a stitch marker there if you want to, and now do 2 single crochets in each stitch. So here 1, 2, and also in the next 2 single crochets in each stitch until you have 8 single crochets. So here is 6, 7, 7 and 8. So now I'm just gonna grab myself a stitch marker to make my life easy, and now we are just gonna increase 1 last time. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch and increase in the next one. So here put 2 single crochets there, repeat all the way around until you have 12 single crochets. So now when you're done, you can also weave in the end here. So just go on the surface stitches there and weave back and forth. And cut the yarn. So like so, and now we're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 3 rounds. So put up your stitch marker and then do 1 single crochet in each stitch, After your 3 rounds, just do decrease. So 1 single crochet in the next one and then decrease in the next. Repeat all the way around until you have 8 single crochets. 1 single crochet here and decrease in the next. So after that, you just need a longer strand of yarn. So cut off the yarn and leave a long strand. And put a slip stitch in the next one and finish off. And now grab your tapestry needle and then pinch the ear like this, and now weave back and forth so the ears get a little pointy. And now we can work on the wool here, so I'm just going to cut my strands on this one, and then I'm going to show you how to make it fluffy. So here I'm just making it a little shorter where the eyes are. So here just go ahead and cut the yarn, but do not cut it too short. Just leave it a little longer, and then you can always cut it shorter if you want. And now grab your needle and just go through the yarn here and separate it. Like so. Like I'm doing here. If your yarn is too wound together like mine, this can be a little hard, but I just do it carefully and not through the whole strand. Just do it like halfway each time. And then you get a nice sheep look, like so. It's a little work, but it turned out very cute, I think. You can also do this with other projects, and when you want to, you can weave on the ears, on the side here. Just find a nice place. You can also use pins to find a good location, but I'm just gonna wing it. So here I'm showing you how to weave in to fasten the ears. I'm going out and in, and when I go out through the head, I just go in the same place again. So here I am doing the mouth, and I'm not happy with the mouth, so I'm doing it again. I'm going to show you how. So basically I have to try this many times when I'm making embroidered on a face. So I just go up and down here and make a little V, and then you can just try and see if it gets cute. So I'm trying a small mouth here, like so. So if you're not 100% happy, just do it again, like so. So this is how my sheep head looks like. I hope that you like this pattern. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and share this video. This is how the sheep looks like with embroidered on eyes and mouth, and this is with amigurumi eyes. So I wish you lots of fun with this. Have a nice day. Goodbye.